Hey Capricorns, welcome to your April 2025 reading. So as you can see, I've now split these monthly readings by zodiac sign, and we're going to do separate videos for everyone because it was just way too much trying to get one like 5-hour video uploaded, and I always have trouble with this, so I'm like, let's just split these out. So I am going to start doing a collective monthly reading, so you can check that out if you're interested. Also, if you want to watch like your sun, moon, rising sign, other signs, other placements, then you can just go to the zodiac sign, that playlist, and then you can watch it. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on as a major theme for our Capricorns for the month of April. So we're going to do a house, a planet, and a sign. So I'm just kind of looking. Okay, let's do this planet, and then we need a sign. Okay. All right, so let's see what the major theme is for our Capricorns. All right, so we have Pluto in the 3rd house in Virgo. Okay. All right. So I feel like there is an opportunity here for you to expand your thinking and expand your philosophies this month, right? So this is about you. This could even be, I feel like, related to your spiritual evolvement and growth and evolution, or it could be specific strategies, belief systems, philosophies, again, that you may have. So there's definitely this opportunity for you to shift your perspective, be a little broader in your thinking as well. So I feel like with this Virgo here, it's kind of like tightening up a little bit and making it okay, so the Virgo is there because it is your opportunity to be more critical and to think more analytically about your philosophies, about your ideas. Okay, so let's see. All right, and also your spirituality as well. Yeah, I love that. So it's like, if it doesn't make sense as far as spirituality is concerned, like videos that you may come across or posts that you may come across, if it doesn't make sense, then it's not for you. Okay, so you are being guided to think more analytically and more critically about those when you see them coming through, and that'll help you decide and utilize your intuition as well. So what else do we have for our Capricorn? What else? And I feel like these are like maybe philosophies that you haven't necessarily heard of, because this is not saying like, you know, what you currently think to be true is not it. It's about like growing and expanding upon that and allowing new ideas to come in and come through to you and to connect with you. Okay. All right, so we have King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, definitely the philosophies, gaining clarity here. Okay, so I feel like you may... Okay, let me get one more card because I'm asking a question here in my mind here before I speak to this King of Swords. So I feel like this... Are you asking for Capricorn to be more critical here? Or... Okay, no. All right. So Capricorn, you are also being guided to be a little more gentle. Be a little more gentle, be a little more compassionate, be a little more understanding, because there may be like specific viewpoints or opinions that you're coming up against, and you're being asked to work through that constructively with the other parties. So some of these opinions could be coming from like social media, at which, you know, it's not your concern, doesn't bother you, but there could also be like these beliefs, these philosophies coming from individuals that you know, love, and you care for. Okay, so in that case, when the other parties do matter to you and it is important to you, you're being guided to be a little more compassionate, okay, and talk through it with them, as opposed to some of you may even be cutting them off, and so you're being guided to be a little more gentler in your approach. All right. Okay. So there may also be some decisions happening. So you may be deciding a path to go down, or if you want to start something new. And this could be something that you've been feeling passionate about, or you may quite literally just be faced with needing to make a choice here, a decision between something. So I feel like you may have been feeling, and it may relate to this decision here, but you may have been feeling like a little bored, or like you want some excitement coming through, or you want to connect with love. You're being guided to be appreciative and show gratitude for what you currently have and all that you've accomplished at this point, and to utilize the gifts and talents that you already have to get what you want. Okay, so I'm just going to give you like an example, and this probably isn't even a good example, but if you're looking for love and you just are feeling like, you know, it never happens for me, things always, you know, go bad, you're not really sure where to go and find it or look for it, but it's like you may already be in places, you may already do like volunteer work at the community center, or you may already hang around individuals that may know someone that you may be interested in or find attractive. So yeah, there's a lot of options already available that you have in your pocket, that you can just go in your pocket and pull it out and pull that card and go for it. Okay. So hopefully that was a good example. Let me know or not. But yeah, that's just, I'm trying to say, like, you already know and you already have everything you need. So it's about you figuring out the best way to make it happen for you. Okay. But you definitely do have some love coming to you if you're open to that this month. Or this could be new project, new idea as well. Let's see what else. All right, so what else for our Capricorn here? What else? Thank you. All right, so we have this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be some work involved here, and it's going to be, it would be inspired action. So again, with the things that you feel passionate about, so you're going to be putting in some work here. But know that you're almost finished. You're almost there. It's almost completed. Excuse me. And again, you're being guided to go within and figure out the things that have worked in the past, and how you look at the ways that you've been successful in the past and the accomplishments that you've made, and how you got there, how you did that, and use that now for the new decisions that you're making. Okay? Whether it's love and partnerships or career. I feel like for some of you, this may even be about like the next business venture, the ways that you want to get involved in the community, or the support that you want to provide. Like, yeah, it's like you've done so much already. You're so knowledgeable. You have so much wisdom. Call on that and use that to help you. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely like a new philosophy, new idea, new approach you want to take, new strategy, new plan. Yes, okay, and yes, with you doing that, it's going to be successful. Let's just say that. You are going to experience joy, contentment, and happiness by doing that. And also, this is about you allowing it to happen and stepping through that portal, because this 1111 is like a portal that's opening up to a new chapter, to happiness, to fulfillment, to love. And that could be love, like partnership, love with yourself, love of your career, your job, the work that you do, just unconditional love. Okay, so you apply it to whatever you want it to be applied to. So the opportunity is definitely there. Okay, so let's see what else. What else for Capricorn? Thank you. Wow, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is love, money. Have your pick, and it could be both, because you have the Ace and the you have the Ace of Pentacles and also the Ace of Cups here. So yeah, you have all good things coming to you, and it's beautiful. And you're just shining, and you're just being authentically you. And I feel like even for some of you, which I don't really get too much into the health aspect, but some of you may even conceive as well. That's something that you want and desire. So there's even the opportunity for that as well. So that is wonderful. Okay. So I feel like also, well, we did speak to love. I was just going to say love, partnership, commitment as well. Okay, so yeah, all of that is here. All of that is here. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a couple oracles here. So we have guidance and expansion. Okay. All right, so we're being reminded that your guides are here, your higher self is here, source is here, you are source. So call on your intuition, connect with your guides, connect with your higher self, and receive those messages of guidance, because they have messages for you and they want to connect with you to share that. They want to have a stronger relationship with you. So we have expansion here as well. So yeah, we definitely are seeing those opportunities come through for whatever it is that you desire. Love, money, whatever. Spiritual growth as well. So yeah, yeah, that is all coming full circle here, because we were speaking to that spiritual growth earlier. But yeah, there's guidance available to you to expand your consciousness and your frequency. Okay. We also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom here. And I feel like that is the closure of old cycles and taking the lessons from those cycles and opening up new chapters. Okay, so what do you want this new chapter to look like? What will that be? Visualize it, put it out into the universe to let the universe know. Okay. Let's get it. We'll take it. We have take risks to achieve more in life. Okay. All right. So this is definitely calculated risks. Okay. So again, it's really speaking to like this love, money. Take a risk. If it feels good to you, if you thought it through and you feel good about it, you feel passionate about it, you feel and you know and you trust it's the right thing to do, go for it. Take the risk. Okay. So we have cleansing with smoke. Okay, so is there a way that you can declutter? Is there anything that needs to be cleaned up? Is there anything that needs to be let go of? Is there anything that needs to be thrown out that is no longer of value to you, or that can be given away and shared with someone? Okay, so yes, clean your space. Clean. So this, I'm also seeing like a bath here of you kind of cleansing yourself in the bath. Because I want to make sure I say that right. Because, you know, we know you're clean. But I'm just saying, like, there's this spiritual cleansing that is you're being guided to do as well. So in whatever way you do that, because I know it can be done with smoke, but it can also be done with water as well. So whatever way you feel comfortable, do that. Okay, what do we have? Omniscience and 5 of Auras. Okay. All right, what else? We have renewal with the butterfly. Okay. All right. Okay, so I feel like this is really the start of new chapters where you are being divinely guided and protected, and that's always been the case, but this is about you expanding your consciousness to know that now and to connect on that frequency with your guides, with your higher self, and it be like happen very frequently, very often, easily and smoothly. So that is the chapter that we're getting in now. So complete transformation of what has been the previous experience. And I know this is some of you are already there. So I will say that some of you are already there. And there's more. There's always more. There is always more. So even if you already feel like you're there, like, oh, I'm already doing that. Awesome. That's amazing. But there's more. There's more you can do. There's a stronger connection that you can have. There's more information that can be shared with you. So this is about you really opening yourself up to that and continuing to be open to it. Okay? So I feel like for some of you, there's some additional spiritual practices even that you may not know of just yet. So just keep an eye out for them. And you may even, if you feel guided to do it, if you feel guided, research it. Is there anything that you've come across or anything that you've heard that is of interest, but you just haven't had the time to look into it? Look into it, because there are no coincidences and it came across you for a reason. Okay. What else do we have? It is possible that life has more to give us than we could ever take for ourselves. Wonderful. Yeah, because this is really guiding me to this Eye of Auras, and you, stepping further into your spiritual development and growth. And there's something here about you inspiring others to do the same, and your leadership qualities and abilities being an inspiration to others. So there is some way you may even be like someone whose life purpose is here to inspire others and for others to follow and to show others the way, essentially. And really, excuse me, by the way, I mean how they can tap into their own spiritual connection with Source, and they can tap into and connect with their higher self and their intuition to achieve the goals and the life that they desire. So that's what I mean by that. Okay. What else do we have? You can be growing and whole in unison. I love that. I just said that. Like, if you are already there and you're like, I'm already doing this, there's more. There is still more. And this is your proof and your confirmation of that, of what I just said. So that is awesome. Okay. All right. So what else do we have for Capricorn? I love these cards. They're super cute, but they're just not the easiest to handle because they're huge. Okay, what else? Okay, thank you. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, so in addition to the decluttering, is there ways that you can be more support to individuals? So it could be in the community, or it could be your family or friends. So you're being guided to give more. And this can be very small. It could be the smallest thing. It could be buying someone a coffee or paying for someone's parking. Or it can be actually giving gifts and giving charity to others. I mean, that is also charity, but I mean significant amounts as well. So just whatever feels good to you, whatever you can afford to do, whatever you want to do, whatever you desire to do, you're being guided to do it. So I feel like for some of you, this is really just even support, being an ear to individuals having a difficult time and being that person that they can talk to. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have to be like monetary. It doesn't have to be something physical that you're even giving. It could just be time. Okay, so we have the Hierophant here as well. Okay, so there's definitely blessings coming to you. So I feel like this may even be like a specific organization or group in the community. And for some of you, this is about children and helping children in the community. Right, so like volunteering at a place. And I just saw on the news about an organization that does provides food to families and to children and stuff. So that's an idea, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, and that's coming back to me now because I saw that like very, very early. That was hours ago, but that's an example of what this is talking about. So any way that you can be of support and help within your community, do that as you feel guided to do, as you have the time to do. And then also it could even just be friends and family that you're doing that for. So So we have the King of Wands. So yeah, so I feel like some of you have a passion for this. And there's something about like a nonprofit or service that you do want to provide. So whatever this is that you feel passionate about, there's opportunity for you to learn and to get some hands-on experience. So maybe there's a smaller version of that you can start right now and you can do right now. Or there's an organization out there that's doing something similar and you can go volunteer and support them and help them. Right? So this is all a learning process and you growing and gaining knowledge and wisdom in your craft so that you can then provide that craft of your own to the world in your own way through your own resources and inspire others to do the same. Okay. All right, so we have the High Priestess. Yeah, so you can, whatever this is, you can make it happen and you will make it happen. It's all a matter of when you're ready for it and when you're ready to allow it to happen. Okay. But I feel like it may start with just the smallest step of just being there for others or looking out to the community as far as how you can help and get involved. Okay, so this is, to me, I'm really seeing this, and I don't know why the Empress is also coming through here with like the birth of an idea. Like the spark that ignites all the work that you as a light worker, as a starseed, as a healer, as a shaman came to do. Okay. And if you've already made progress and you've already started, keep going. Keep going because there's still transformation and change happening and occurring. And this is you stepping into whatever this is, like you will be the leader or you will have a leadership role. And this is about you stepping into that and accepting that with honor and pride and going for it. Okay, lovely. What else? What else for Capricorn? Thank you. So we have the Three of Swords. Okay. All right. And what else? Okay. Thank you. The Six of Cups and the Emperor. Okay. All right. So I feel like there's a little bit of a different storyline here. So I'm going to speak to something different. So I feel like for some of you, and this may be like a specific story for someone, there may be someone coming back from the past that is trying to either get back with you or trying to be friends again. And this person could have caused heartache and pain in the past. And you are healing from that, or you've already healed from that. So you are going to have to decide like how important this is for you and if you want to explore it, okay? Because I feel like there are obviously two different paths you can go down. At least. I'm going to say at least, because I feel like this is sort of separated into, we have the High Priestess and the Emperor, this couple here, this partnership here that is the strongest partnership within the deck. And the Emperor, you know, will rule kingdoms, right? That's even higher than a king or queen with the High Priestess. So, I'm sorry, I'm speaking of the Empress here. So, okay, that is crazy because I also was talking about the Empress earlier as well. That is weird. Okay, but anyway. All right, so anyway, we have the High Priestess here. So I feel like there is still this separation here of like this partner, this partnership that could happen between, it could be quite literally you and your partner, and gender doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, but you and your partner. Or it could be you and your higher self, okay? So just take it however it resonates. So I'm going to separate that from this story here, okay? Because you'll have to decide if you want to allow this experience to happen and if you want to learn the lessons that this is offering you, or if you want to work on yourself, or if you want to work on, if you're already in a relationship with the partner, if you want to continue to work on that here. Okay. So let me see. Give me some more clarity here. I know that was a little all over the place, but this is like whatever comes out. So just bear with me here. So we do have the Six of Swords that came out here. Okay. Yeah, so for some of you, you're going to decide that you want to go ahead and take your lessons that you've learned and move forward from it, okay? So you're like not with the shits. You're like, all right, you broke my heart once. It's not happening again. We can be friends, but yeah, it's not happening again. So some of you are in that mode and deciding that. And that's, okay. I don't want to take all those. So some of you are deciding that to just move on with the lessons that you've learned. And this is moving you towards something that's more fulfilling. So there's absolutely no wrong choice here. So you can decide to work with that and work through that, or you can decide to move on. But moving on is automatically putting you in a position to move towards something that's more fulfilling for you. Here, sticking with it is going to result in you continuing to learn some lessons that you may not have learned. Okay? So here with the High Priestess and the Emperor, we have the Ten of Swords here. So yeah, on this side, you are in this space where you are letting go of burdens, right? And letting go of those burdens is a blessing that's coming through to you, right? So it's not only a blessing in disguise, whatever's going to happen for that to happen, but it's also allowing more blessings to come into you. Okay? So there is, whatever this is with this partner, I'm not talking about somebody that's coming back from the past, I'm talking about a current partner, or again, we're talking about you and your higher self in that relationship. Like, yeah, there's some burdens that you can let go of that are going to help you to connect more with your higher self. If this is your partner that we're talking about here, there's opportunities for you to let go of burdens and to move forward and to be in that Emperor, Empress, or High Priestess type of energy. Okay? So it's like, yeah, let's let go of what is not helping and what's not moving us forward and focus on what we want and desire. Okay? So again, hopefully that's all making sense here to you. So just let me know in the comments. It's just like, you got too many things going on. This is confusing. So just let me know. But okay. So what else do we have for our Capricorn? Oops. Okay. See, I'm not going to take all those because these are hard to shuffle. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, so we have our 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. I like it. This goes over here and this goes over here. I know that already. But, okay. So, let's start over here. So, there could also be like a lot of options being offered to you. Like this person may be like promising you things or saying they're going to do this and that and everything under the sun, like everything's going to be perfect, and they're not that way anymore. So it's like they're putting this, I want to say mask, but something similar to that as far as like, yeah, everything's going to be fine and dandy and work out and we're going to be happy, when they haven't really like worked through the things that they need to work through, and they haven't, you may see some small growth, but they haven't grown to be in alignment with where you are and what you need at this time in your life. So again, it is up to you if you want to have that experience, or if you want to just move, keep going, keep pushing toward what is more fulfilling to you. Now over here, you working through this with your partner, letting go of burdens and focusing on the present moment and the connection that you have with them and strengthening that is going to lead to your happiness. Okay? It's going to lead to contentment and fulfillment. You also, with this storyline, if this is you with yourself and connecting, also going to lead to contentment and happiness, because you are letting go of the past and you are focusing on the now and the experience that you're having at this moment in time. And that is going to make you feel more connected with your happiness and joy. Okay? All right, so let's see what else we have for our Capricorn. I think I'm going to get some oracles because we got a lot of tarot here. So let's get some oracles, get you some messages here. What do we have? All right, so we have drop the emotions to gain clarity. That's a wonderful idea. And that actually goes over here, I'm hearing. So it may serve you to take the emotion out of the decision and look at it from an objective viewpoint, and that will help you decide. Okay, and then we have find your true spiritual purpose. All right, that definitely goes over here. Yes, absolutely being guided toward that. And I feel like with this, you working through those things with your partner and transitioning into a more loving, more healthy relationship is where you're also evolving, both of you, spiritually together as well. And then you by yourself, of course, you're working on your spiritual evolution and growth. What else do we have? Detachment and gain emotional independence. Okay, so I feel like both of these cards are for all situations here. So all right, so I don't want to get into the whole thing about detaching from your emotions, but in a nutshell, you are being guided to recognize that you are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts, right? You may have them, but you can be an observer of them. You don't have to accept them, you don't have to take them on. You can redefine what you may define as negative or bad. You can redefine it and reframe it into a more positive light. And you can do that by just asking, what is this here to teach me? What am I supposed to learn from this? And with you connecting with your intuition and source through your meditations, you will get that answer. And you will then be more comfortable and feel more comfortable with letting go of those emotions and thoughts that aren't yours or don't have any value to you, and focusing on ones that do, that are more positive, that are more unconditionally loving. Okay? So that's also going to help you here with your current partner as well. Okay, so what else do we have? So I feel like there's also this opportunity for you to increase your emotional intelligence here, okay? So yeah, I know it wasn't done with this one. So yeah, if you're not familiar with emotional intelligence, that is just as important, if not more, than general intelligence. That is something that you need to look into and consider working on. Okay, so there's definitely that opportunity there. And even for all of us that are familiar with it, that it's a process that you may need to work on every day, and sometimes several times a day. But yeah, that is definitely an area that we can all grow on, because it's an intelligence. So you can always grow in intelligence, right? Okay, so we have primordial with water. Okay, so the Sagittarius got cleansing. Oh no, I'm sorry, you got the cleansing here. Oh, okay, so then I did mention the water. I thought I mentioned that in the previous reading here. So yeah, we have smoke with the cleansing, but we also have water. So that, I feel, is your confirmation about, yeah, you can also cleanse yourself using water. So I see some of you taking like this really beautiful spa bath, like putting your rose petals in it, putting your oils in it, getting your book, getting your wine, whatever it is. So that's something that you can do. But also the shower, using the shower method as well. It's like envisioning the water coming down as a stream of healing white light. Okay, so you can definitely look up cleansings to get more information if you're not familiar with them, and you can practice whichever feels most comfortable to you. But we also have Owl with the wisdom. So yeah, you're definitely gaining some knowledge and wisdom this month. Absolutely. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of opportunities for you to learn, to love, and to grow. Okay? I also hear that this owl is of spiritual significance. So you may want to look up the spiritual significance of the owl, because there will be some messages there for you as well. Okay, so let's see. We have, what if you embraced it for what it is instead of dwelling on how you think it should be? I love that. I love that, because I feel like that definitely goes here with individuals trying to come back from the past and be your friend or be your lover. Like, this is about you already knowing and already trusting what could potentially happen and where it's going to go. So you're getting that information already. You know it. And you'll have to make the decision what is right for you. So then we have transmute it. All right. So when that energy is coming through, coming to you, that, like we talked about, you're detaching from, you can also transmute it if that is your process. Whatever your process is, to not take on that energy is what you are being guided to do. I'm going to get one more here. So we have, what's yours will always arrive on time. Yes, we have our divine timing coming through. So everything happens in divine timing. So trust and know that. And I feel like that's also for this situation. And not that you're being tested, but there, like I said, there you have two paths that you can go down, and it's going to be up to you how difficult you want your lessons to be. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go here. I don't think we got any of these yet. So we have take a reality check. And I feel like this is just you being honest about everything that's going on and how you feel and what, you know, this situation's offering. This is you being honest, and also you being honest in these situations as well, as far as where you are truly with your spiritual growth and development, and how you can be more spiritual and more connected, as well as how you can improve your relationship with your partner. Okay, so that's what this is referring to. All right, and then we have Lady Portia with divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. All right, awesome, because we said that at the end of the day, you have to do what is right for you and what you feel guided to do. And we have a time to give rather than take. And we did speak to you getting out into the community or just being there for friends and family more in the way that you can do that and in the way that feels comfortable to you. Okay, so that is, I love those confirmations, everything that we talked about here. And I feel like that is also the perfect place to end. All right, Capricorn, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.